Well, how's it going, everyone? Today, this is our next project. Is 1984 Black Pyramid pinball machine by Bally. As you can see, it doesn't look too bad on the outside. We got some display issues that we'll take care of. And let me get around the counter here and we'll take a good look at it. Okay, as you can see, the Playfield looks good from at a glance. But you can get down on here and you can see somebody has tried to clean this and didn't tear down the Playfield. So we have wax all over everything. You can it's really bad here. You can see on all the posts, all has wax all up through here. And you can see the wax just left laying on the Playfield. This is the way it came in. And there's screws missing. And I got one plastic broke here. Let's see if I can't get that rounded up. And this gate doesn't seem to be right. It's like there's a spring missing. I'll have to take a look at that. And it doesn't look right down along on the on the Playfield. Looks like there's a bushing missing. And when they did take the skirt off, but they didn't get it put back all the way down on. Didn't hook those two little clips in on either side. There'll be some touch-up, and a little bit of touch-up here and here. But my biggest, you can just see there's wax all over the place on this Playfield. And I got to get new bumper tops. And the skirts are missing. Well, now the skirt is down there. There it is. And it just doesn't look right. I have to look into that and see what's missing there, if anything. But my real concern is the Playfield. Let's see if I can get a really good look at this. You can see that the laminate is actually coming up off of the, it's like it got damp, sat somewhere damp, and the laminate on the plywood started separating. So every one of these little splits you see is humped up. Some of them really bad, and some of them I can get away with leaving alone. There's a good reflection. You can see how it's humped up. Now if you push that down, you can flatten those out. So I got an idea how we're gonna fix that Playfield, and we'll see how that comes out. So it's going to be some pretty extensive work to get that, all these at least halfway flat, so the surface is really nice and flat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it perfect, but that's not what I'm going for. What I'm going for is just to make it a very good playable machine. There you can see the wax up in there. Look at that. Either somebody was in a hurry or just didn't really care. And like I said, the back glass is perfect. There is no flakes or anything on the back of that back glass. But you can see I have number 3 player is out, and my match is out, and it's not displaying high score. Tells you up here, it comes up high score to date, but I don't know if the battery's dead and just never saved any. So we'll take a look at that and get into it and see what we got to do. The other thing is I don't know, somebody got this machine and I think nobody had any keys for it or something, because they drilled everything out. and drilled out the locks, or at least busted the tumblers out of it. And as you can see, I'm missing one coin mech, so we'll get another coin mech for it. And there's a bunch of light bulbs out, of course. Let me set you down for a minute and I'll get this up and we'll take a look inside. Now, they did put all new rubbers on it, but they didn't put the little rubbers on the pins by the out lanes. So I'm going to just reorder a new rubber kit and replace all the rubbers again. Not really that thrilled with the way these are. Put the caps on it and they're just loose laying in there. Like I said, that one was, all the ears were broke off of it and they had it taped down. I took them off, but I do have new tops and for the pot bumpers coming. And inside, pretty clean. Everything looks really good. Underside of the board. So drop target bank over there. Drop targets are up this alley for 2, 3, and 5 times. Speaker, but I will rebuild the flippers. There is a little bit of play in them, not a whole lot, but I think I will. I'll just go ahead and rebuild them flippers and get that over with. We can see some really nasty looking soldering here that I'll have to fix up and have to see what the heck's going on there. Like somebody's been replacing some wires on it. They sure didn't do a very good job there soldering it. There, now you can see our pot bub, our drop targets. The first thing I'm going to tackle is tearing down the playfield and getting it ready to be fixed and cleaned properly. So let me get you set up on a tripod and we'll get the top all tore down. Okay, I got everything off of the playing field that I'm going to take off anyway. And don't mind the noise, that's the pop cooler sitting next to it. And as you can see, we're getting her down there. Got all the, you can see all the wax that's left all over the play field. Still got to vacuum this off, clean this off a little bit before I get started doing anything else. And we got a little bit of touch up here to do. And hopefully I can touch this guy up right here. No, that's just wax. So next step is going to be cleaning the surface. I notice there's a lot of sleeves I'm gonna have to replace in the solenoids. You can see there's a little bit of wear there. I can touch that up. It's still going to be interesting. I have an idea how I'm going to fix them and get that to lay down a little flatter, and you'll see in the video after this one how I'm going to do that. And there's all the plastic bumpers and that off of it, and you can see these things are disgusting. It'll be a lot of cleaning. Plastic's not in too bad a shape. I got one piece I need to replace. See if I can find it. These other ones are just held down by screws, and if you tighten the screws down too much, it splits them open. Yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm going to get after this and get this vacuum off, and I'm going to start, and I'll clean about from here down, and then we'll come back and I'll show you my progress. Okay, I started getting this play field cleaned up. I cleaned up to, right up to about here, right up to the moving target. And somebody had filled these in with like a Sharpie or something like that. So I knew I was going to have to touch them up. I didn't know what they had on there, but scrubbing it down, and you could tell it was just Sharpie. You can see I didn't get it all out of there, but I will. Still got some more cleaning to do on this play field, but it's cleaning up pretty good. And I'll touch up around the numbers. You can see, like on the 5 times, there should be black all the way around it. You shouldn't see any white down in here. You can see, like on the extra ball, you can see it kind of shining through right there. I can get that touched up. Same with the 120,000, both of those, and these little arrows. You can see. Oop. You can see where the red's shining through. We'll touch all that up so we just have our little arrow, or whatever you want to call it. Same with these arrows here. I can touch all that up. But I haven't done anything up here yet. This is what's next. I'll get that clean, start cleaning that up, and probably go over a little bit more down in the play field and get some more of that. And once we start working on these, on the bad spots, I can touch those up once I get it laying down flat. I'll show you how I'm gonna do that.
No. Yep. No.
All right. Sorry about that. Had customers come in. and light bulbs, of course. But now I'll start getting this all scrubbed down, see what we can do with it. This one, this special target this insert is really sticking up high. I ordered a new one. I'm gonna see if I can't put a new one in there along with all the light bulbs. That's why I haven't done anything with the light bulbs. If you keep hearing stuff in the background, that's my gravity hill sitting back there, and then pool sharks. That's the other one that's here right now. And War Final Assault. This one, we'll do a little project on this one. I got a noisy fan in it when I first turn it on, so I'm going to replace the cooling fan in that. But once it warms up, it's fine. I got all the sleeves ordered for all my solenoids. So I'm going to start scrubbing the top half of this and get this all cleaned up and see what we got. Took me about, I don't know, about 2 hours just to start scrubbing down in here. But with the magic of video, you'll only be gone for a second. Alright, finished scrubbing down the Playfield. See, a lot of it came out really, really nice.
I've never seen any.
See, I get that touched up as well. But in the next video, I'm going to start touching up. I wanted to work down in here, but I ordered everything I need to get this squared away. So I'll start up top here, doing some touch up. You can see some spots in the black. Black I don't mind doing, that's pretty easy. And then the scarab here in the middle, I'll get that red put in there. But yeah, I'll work on the top part here until I get the rest of my stuff that I need to finish up down below here, so I can get some of these lumps out of it. And I ordered a new insert. I don't know if I told you I ordered a new insert. We'll see if I can get that put in too. But there's a lot of stuff I can work on until I get the rest of the stuff in that I need. And once we get the Playfield all squared away and waxed and all put back together, we'll get into the electronics. Let's see what the heck's going on with this display and why we're not showing high scores. And you can see that one's getting kind of weirding out here on me. But we'll check it out, see what the hell's going on, get that fixed as well. We'll get this machine all ready and presentable and playable for somebody to enjoy. So, the next video will be doing some touch-up. I can work up top here, all the way down to about here. Can't do anything down here until the rest of my order comes in, so I can work on getting this leveled out a little better. I don't want to touch anything up in case I have to do some other stuff with it, but all the black I can do up top here. Can trace him in, the scarab, and put the red in. I can work on the moving target. I can get that all blacked back in. And then I'll work on getting all the posts cleaned up, the plastic, the good plastic, get it cleaned up. I got new tops ordered for the bumpers. New rings. New springs. The skirts. Got a bunch of that stuff ordered. And just got another rubber ring kit. Those don't look that old, but who knows. See if I can get these polished up. Well, I don't have to polish those. The apron covers those up. So until next time, until next video, which will be coming up soon, we'll do some more work on the Black Pyramid 1984 Bally.